Hi my lovelies, and you're welcome back to my channel. It's so great to have you guys back on here at Victoria TCS. Haha. Anyway, so today I have a client who is doing something I don't think I've ever posted this particular service on YouTube before, but today we're doing builder gel. So this client contacted me and was like, oh, she doesn't want acrylic nails, but she wants builder gel. And I'm like, okay, no problem. I have been doing this service for a while now, but I haven't really posted it or put it online, well, except for my Instagram. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys, or you guys are going to be watching me work today, basically, as I carry on and do her nails. So right here, I'm prepping her nails. If you guys have seen my previous videos, you'll know that I always use my flame bit to, lift the cuticles and to make it easier to cut, basically. Because I realized that for some people, when you just push back the cuticle and you try to lift it with the cuticle scraper, you don't quite get everything. But using your nail drill, you can, to be very, very honest. And when I'm teaching my students, like for the first time beginners class, I always teach them without any electric file, so that if they cannot afford to get an electric file, they can still work and be very effective and efficient with their work. So yeah, I do that a lot. So I don't have to use the e-file, but I use it. And I skipped an entire footage. I'm so sorry, you guys. I honestly thought I was recording, but alas, the recording was not recording. So yeah, it skipped the part where I cut off her dead cuticle cells and just went straight to me fixing the nail tip on her nails. So we're doing a really, really short almond, well, something between an almond and an oval. What she really wants is an almond, but because of how short it is, I told her it might end up looking like an oval, but let's see how it goes, was what I told her. So yes, this is me trying to cut it to size and just shape it. I find that cutting the sides before you file actually makes things a whole lot easier when you're filing. And I usually take my time. My clients know that when it comes to shaping, I usually take my time, because like I always say, if the foundation is faulty, what can the righteous do? That is always my mantra. So before I even lay my acrylic down at all, I make sure that my prep is good, and if I'm using tip extensions, that my tips are laid to perfection, literally. Because I don't like filing a lot after I've applied my acrylic. It's not comfortable for the client, and honestly, I don't like it. So I might as well just say it's not comfortable for me too. So I would rather just do all my filing here when it won't hurt the client or John stand. So just don't waste time. I know some people, or I've seen some nail techs that would cut the nail into a square shape, put the acrylic, just cut the nails, basically cut it to the whatever length they want, then put the acrylic on it and then start shaping after. And I'm like, are you guys murderers? Like, number one, you're wasting products. Number two, you're wasting time, a lot of time that you could have easily used to shape while the thing is still shapeable or easier to be shaped. The English is hard. But you guys get my point. So right here, I'm just shaping it to the shape that she wants. I realized that one was too long after shaping it, so I cut it shorter, and I cut it shorter. I cut it shorter, and then I just, reshaped it as I was supposed to. And that's what I did for all 10 fingers. basically. And then you might see me turning her hand upside down. That's just me checking to see that the point is centered, like is in the middle. That means that her nails are not lopsided. Do you understand? Her finger is not facing the east and the middle of the nail is facing the west. Do you understand? So you have to make sure that it is central enough for it to look straight. Some clients come in with crooked fingers, and while you're filing it down like this, it might look straight, but once you turn it upside down to the point of view of the client, it doesn't look straight. So you want to make sure that your shape looks straight on every angle, whether it's your angle or your client's angle, especially your client's angle. You want to make sure that everything looks pretty much dope. Okay? Once I'm done with shaping, I just dust off like all the excess dust, and then I clean it with my acetone. You want to remove every dust from the nail plates. And again, one thing cleaning it with acetone does is it melts the rest of the tip into the nail, so it looks as flush as possible. I don't like ledges. I've said it in my previous videos. When I'm working, I don't like ledges, and especially because we're going to be doing gel, you want everything to be pretty flat and pretty good looking. So right now I'm applying my my primer. I'm using an acid-based primer from Planet Nails. That I swear by this primer. Honestly, I've been using this primer since forever. I'm not joking. It finishes, I restock. It finishes, I restock. Their primers are actually quite good. I'm not even gonna lie. So since we are doing we're not doing acrylic, we're doing builder gel. I'm applying base coat after that primer has dried. I'm applying base coat on both her nails, her natural nails, and the nail extensions, the nail tips. On the side, I don't know if you guys can see that little color on the palette. You're going to see it closer in a minute. But I already mixed out my builder gel in a pot. I'm using builder gel in a pot, which is a hard gel. I don't know if I should say this, but hard gels are better for extensions and soft gels are better for just like strengthening the natural nails. So I'm using this hard gel, which is builder gel in a pot. So any builder gel you see in a pot is actually an hard gel. It's actually a hard gel. I don't know, maybe I'll explain that better in another video, but yeah, this is me just putting on my slip layer, and then I'm going in with a thin layer of gel and just rocking it back and forth on the nail. Now, just like the same principles for acrylic, you want the bulk of the product to be in the center of the nail, and you want the lesser of the product to be on the side around the cuticle area and your side walls. You don't want them to be as thick as the center of your nail, or else the nail will end up looking fat. And another thing is, gel is not very forgiving. Can you see the pinky, how it is drooping to the side? When I applied my base coat, it kind of touched the side. Gel would always attract gel, and gel is not very forgiving, trust me. It will always attract gel. So no matter how many times you clean it, you are going to have to keep cleaning it throughout the service. So the best thing to do is to work as careful as possible. You can see me literally trying to enter the nails to see. My glasses showing everywhere because I'm like, nah, I don't like cleanups. I really don't like cleanups, so I would just rather get it at once than have to go back in to be cleaning up like the mess I made or something. So this is me just putting on a very thin layer. Another thing I do not do when I work with gel products is I don't put the products on heavy. I don't do that because I want each layer to cure properly. So as I'm doing each hand simultaneously, our other hand is inside the lamp drying. Do you understand? So once I'm done with this one, she's going to put that in the lamp to dry for 60 seconds while I pull out the other one and continue my work. Do you guys get? So that each layer dries, and then, for example, that one that got caught on the side doesn't slip and run everywhere while I work on the entire hand. This particular product that I'm using is not very, very thick, and because I mixed the color again, when you mix hard gel with maybe a gel color because you're trying to get like a particular color, the hard gel becomes runnier. That's one thing I've noticed. It becomes more runny than it actually is, and that's what's happening here. So it's runnier than normal, basically. So I have to dry in between fingers or in between two fingers, and that's what you see me doing consistently here. Would I say I enjoy doing gel polish? Not gel polish. Enjoy doing like builder gel extensions. I really do not know, but for years now I'm quite used to acrylic products, and this is like sort of a new terrain which I really don't mind exploring and working in, but I think I'm just way too comfortable doing acrylic nails, to be very honest. I don't mind doing like gel services, but I'm just super comfortable doing acrylic nails. So the first layers have dried, and they have dried well. If the layers don't dry properly, your gel polish is going to peel or chip, or it might start reacting with her nails. Do you understand? So now I'm building my apex with this layer. Basically, you can see that I didn't pull the layer all the way to the tip. I'm just using my stripy brush to pull it to the tip because I just want that thin coat around the side walls and around the tip. But my main focus is to build that apex. That's my main focus. You can see me turning the nail upside down so that the gel balances itself, because gel would always level itself by itself. So instead of it leveling flat, I turned her hand upside down so that it can level towards the apex, and that's what you see me doing here. But just make sure that each layer, even if it's 3 layers that you're going to do, to be honest, just make sure that each layer dries and dries properly. It has to dry really well. Did you guys just see my face? Lol. As in, I was so into this nail. I think a couple of times I forgot I was actually recording, and I'm like, please, this nail has to nail, basically. But it turned out great in the end. And, just doing each step, every step of the way and being focused really, really helped. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, I honestly don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe, hit the post notification button so that you are alerted when I post. I'll be posting more regularly now. Yeah. If you have any comments, please just drop it in the comment section, give us a thumbs up, and yeah. One thing I'll say for sure is when you're working with gel polish, if you make any mistakes, please clean up your mistake before you put it in the lamp. Like, you don't want to clear out your mistakes after. So anyways, this is me. All the layers have dried in the lamp, and I'm just going around. Those edges that kept slipping out here? I'm just going in with my flame beads because I was too lazy to switch it to another bead. I'm just going in with my flame beat and catching all that cuticle area, but I'm only touching the places where there are leakages. Will I call them leakages? Let's call them boo-boos. Yes. So I'm just touching the places where there are boo-boos, basically. And it was mostly on that other side. Can you see? Okay, you can clearly see that one, and then you just go in and take it out because it's gel. You don't have to do a lot. So I'm going to go in now with my hand file and just, shape out properly. For some of them, I don't need to go over on top of the nail because they're pretty much good. But I will be buffing it. I will be buffing it. So I realized that for this one, it was a bit wide on the side. So I'm just taking down the excess product on the side so that the nail doesn't end up looking fat. Do you get? When there's too much product on the sides of the nail, it doesn't look very flattering to the nails. It makes the nail look fat rather than that slim narrow effect that you're trying to get on the nail. So, and then I realized that the tip of this one was also a little bit bulky, so I took that right down. And then my thumb, and that's all. That's pretty much it. You don't have to file for eternity when you're working with Beauty Gel. I think that's one of the pros to it, to be honest. With acrylic, you have to file. No matter how smooth it is, you have to file, do you understand, to get your crisp shape and all of that. But with Beauty Gel, you really don't have to do much, to be honest. And this is me just buffing, basically. Once we're done, we just have to clean off all the excess dust and then get ready to design. I think this design was like really cute, to be very honest, because she left me to do whatever I wanted. She was like, oh, I just want browns, so you can literally do whatever and I'm like, thank you so much. So I didn't have a particular design in mind, so I just went ahead and did different designs on different hands. And as you can see, I most likely forgot I was recording there again and stuck my head in the video, but it is what it is. You guys can watch through my glasses. You can watch the video through my glasses. It even magnifies it for you. I'm helping you in the end. But I just decided to have like different designs on each finger. I feel like that is cute for short nails, you know, having different designs on each finger. It's cute, but you have to ask your client, because my client was kind of like a minimalist, but she was willing to go a little outside of the box just to have, you know, this design done, which made me really happy. So instead of just doing something plain or the same thing on all the fingers, make it a little more fun. Do you understand? And just do different things on different fingers. For the pointer finger, honestly, I lost track of what I was supposed to do, and then I just decided, you know what? Bloom gel always comes to the rescue. So I decided to use my bloom gel and just do some cropped design, but not exactly. You guys will get what I'm saying in the end. But basically, I like it when you can freestyle on nails. It makes it easier. I must have been thinking of the ocean when I drew this particular one, because it's giving wave vibes. It's giving waves and I love it. So basically, we have come to the end of this video. Please give me a thumbs up. It's been a long time I recorded, so I'm still a bit I don't know the word to use, but I'll keep getting better. My angles will keep getting better. And yes, it's time for the reveal shots, and this is what the nails looked like in the end. They were so pretty. I'm not even gonna lie, she loved it, I loved it, and I honestly think it was really nice. What do you guys think about the entire look? If you're not yet subscribe. Write in the comments the kind of things you would like to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.